It's a scene which shames a modern, wealthy country. The Australian government has promised to do something about it, but these are the squalid conditions in which many Aboriginal people continue to live.
It's not good enough, people. There's three old people we got there. They're pensioners, a couple of them on dialysis, and they live in rough. They shouldn't be in there at all. This is too rough.
It makes the job of health workers all the more difficult.
It's like a shantytown, some of the places I've been to. I mean, it's really shocking. The lack of money that they've got for proper nutrition and the lack of education and the lack of, it's just enormous.
This is a town camp in Alice Springs, where houses are overcrowded with extended families and are due to be refurbished. Last year, the people of this camp were promised that 3 new homes would be built here for them. Today, officials came along to break the news that there was no longer any money available and they'd have to go without. The authorities say repair work on existing homes will start soon. New houses have sprung up elsewhere in Alice Springs. These are the sort of improvements which will be praised by the Prime Minister Gillard when she visits the town tomorrow. But 200 miles to the north is the remote community of Ambladawatch.
I'm living here.
Where more families are sleeping rough, even though the nighttime temperature drops to below 0 at this time of year. They told me they'd been evicted from their homes while they were being renovated. The authorities say they chose to sleep in the open.
Chipped away from my house here.
You're sleeping here now?
Yeah.
And some are still waiting for their houses to be fixed.
So you don't know how long you will be living out like this?
How long we'll be staying out here in the cold.
This is supposed to offer protection from the summer sun, not the winter cold, but this is where 3 children had been sleeping. Some families have been given proper tents to stay in, but it's hard to believe other Australians would put up with being treated like this. Outside contractors do the renovations, while most of the local men are unemployed, living off welfare handouts, as they have done for decades. The government, which formally apologised for past wrongs against Aborigines, has also pledged a better future. The policy is called Closing the Gap. But there is such a long way to go, it's expected to take decades for the first Australians to achieve true equality. Ian Woods, Sky News, in Australia's Northern Territory.